Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Karthik and today I'll tell you how to create your first repository using GitHub. So let's get started. First of all, what is Git? Git is a version control system. It will control the versions of your code. Let's say example, you created an app of version 1.00. So now your app gaining a lot of user base. Now you want to add a new features to our older app. So in this way you have to redesign the whole code. So uh, so in this scenario we'll use the Git. So it will control the versions of our code. Example, so we store our whole code in GitHub. So GitHub is a place where we can store all our code files. So it means repositories. Your repositories are nothing but files. Now if you want to add a new features to our app, we'll just created a new branch. So first we'll create the main branch. Main branch is nothing but the main code which is already there. So now we want to add new features to the app. So we have to first test the features which are useful or not. So we'll create just a new branch from the old main branch. Then if the features are very useful, then users will love it, then we can merge it into the main branch. So in this way we'll add the new features without disturbing the old code. So nothing but main branch. Now in this way Git and GitHub is very useful. So there, if you want to create your first repository, you have to know the four commands of the Git. So there are four commands in the Git: clone, pull, push, commit, add. So by using these commands we will create a first repository. So let's get into the screen. Open your favorite browser. Mine is Google Chrome. So just open the Google Chrome. Now we want to type GitHub. So in order to create a repository in GitHub, you have to create your own account. So you can just sign up with your email or Gmail. Then it automatically will convert into the GitHub account. So here you can see here the plus icon. So by clicking this plus icon, you will get a bunch of options. So in this tutorial, we just want to create your new repository. So just click the new repository. So after creating the, after clicking the new repository, you'll get this interface. So now here you have to type your repository name. So let's example, we have to create our new file now. So I'll just take a simple file. So simple or first file. Okay, first repo. So here it says first repo is available. If it in case it is not available, then try with another name. So there are two type of repositories: public and private. So public means anyone in the internet can see your code file, and they'll commit. They'll suggest some. If your code has errors, then they will suggest some ideas to your code. If you select private, then only limited people can see who are accessing. Who are have the access. So I just created public. Now I'll click the create repository. So after clicking create repository, so you'll get this interface. It's an repository but not fully optimized. So not fully file. We have to add the content to this repo. We can add the content by here only. Otherwise we can add the content by using VS Code or code editor. So just in this tutorial I'll tell you how to import file from VS Code to GitHub. Now open VS Code. So before opening VS Code, we have to create a new file in our desktop. So I'll just create a new folder. So let's say example new. So I just created a new folder. Now I want to open my VS Code. It'll take just a minute. So here we just open our code editor. So now I'll just drag this one. Now I'll create a new file, index.html. Index.html. So just do some stuff. I'm writing the code. I'll just write hello world. This H1. So hello world. So now open with live server. After saving, we open with live server. Then you can see here the hello world. So we just created our index.html file. Now open your terminal. So if you're using newly GitHub, then you have to initialize the Git in your system. So it's just a simple process. Just go to your command line, and just type the Git. If you're using Linux and Mac users, just type the command as git initialize. It will get initialized in your system. So I'll already used my install the git in my system. So I'll initialize the repository. So if you want to initialize the repository, this is the first step you have to do after creating the file. So I just type git initiate. So it will initialize the empty repository. Okay, now we have to add a file. So you just, before adding the file, you have to check the status if the file is added or not. So we can check the status by using the status command, git status. So you can see here index.html is in red mark. I means it is not added to our GitHub. So I want to add this file, so I'll just type the command git add index.html. So it just added. So if you want to know the status, then just type the status. You can see here now the file is in green, so it says it's added. Now we want to commit this file. So commit is nothing but confirming the file. So it will import into the, it will export into the GitHub repository. So I'll just git commit. So there is an special option with commit. You can type whatever you want. You want to specialize the commit your file with message, then you can type message, just typing the -m. So now I'll just type the message as first repo. So I just committed this file. Now I want to add the remote path. Here we cannot directly export the file into the GitHub. So we just use the remote option. So this will help you a lot. Help you in the process of export the file into the GitHub. Now there are few commands in GitHub. I'll just show you first. So you can see here. So these are the commands. I'm just using these commands. So in order to creating my repository using a command line. So I'll just create this file in main branch. Now I'll just create this file in main branch. So I already said that we create our main app in the main branch. So then if you want to add the new features to your app, then you have to create another branch. If your new features are very optimized and useful to the users, then you can merge that branch into the main branch. So in this way, GitHub and Git will be very useful to you. Now I'll just add into the main branch, git branch main. Now I'll just remote, I already said you have to add the remote path. So git remote add origin. Okay, so origin, I'll just copy my path. So here I'll see you. So this is my path of the first repo. I'll just copy this path. I'll paste in remote origin. So just copy and paste here. So just pasted the path. Now I'll hit the enter. So it is added. So it add the remote path to the GitHub. Now last command. So if you want to export the file into the GitHub, so you have to use the git push. So I'm pushing my this file into the Git repository. So I just add git push dash u means here u is universal, so I'll just origin main branch. So origin main. I just made an error, so I'll just check it. Yeah, so I'll just add git push minus origin origin main branch. Yeah, it's successful. So you can see here the total 3. I mean, it just exported to the GitHub. Now I'll show you here. So here you can see, I'll just refresh the page. That's it. We got our index.html in our GitHub page. So this is very simple. These commands are very useful in order to export the file into the GitHub. So in this way, we will store our all files, code files. Then we will do our code corrections, everything. So in this way, we'll create our first repository using the command line. So hope you like this tutorial. If you like this tutorial, please share with your friends and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.